All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a match between Sonic versus TGW. This game taken from the France versus the World Open qualifier. Sonic has spawned as the yellow Night Elf over here on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, we have TGW spawning as the blue Undead over here on the top right. Undead versus Night Elf in this 1v1 matchup. And are we going to be looking at a Crypt Lord first? That is the question of the hour. And what hero choice will Sonic be bringing to the table? Keeper of the Grove Mass Archers is rather common choice too. And well, really looking forward to this game, seeing what is going to be unfolding. So far, though, nothing too much to talk or write home about. Altar of Darkness, double ziggurat. There is a crypt, no graveyard as of yet. And we are not building up a sixth acolyte, as the Altar of Darkness will be coming online here in just a moment. Altar of Darkness is going to be showing come on, hero, Death Knight as the hero of choice. Meanwhile, Warden already underway by Sonic. So Warden going to be able to use Fan of Knives and perhaps Shadow Strike to pick off some of those early ghouls. No Crypt Lord first, going back to the tried and true strategy of that Death Knight. Death Knight very strong at leading the army still. Death Coil and, well, Unholy Aura doing great things in the early stages of the game. Meanwhile, what is going on here? Archer is going to make their way out. Wisp are here ready to go. Ancient of War. I'm going to go ahead and eat a tree before starting to engage against these tunnelers here. All right, is it going to end up happening? There you go. Going to go ahead and attack. There it goes. Uproots itself and going to start engaging. We're going to get a lightning shield onto that Archer. No, we're not. No lightning shield, as the Warden shows up to the party and is now going to try and finish off some of these units. Wisp are getting in some repairs. Archers need to finish off some of those units as well. I think oh my goodness, Sonic actually losing a creep, and that damage was finished off by the Ancient of War, so losing a little bit of experience right there. A little bit of mistakes early this morning, early this morning as I'm watching them, as the Warden going to go ahead and try and finish things off. All right, Death Knight with an army of ghouls making its way down. Double sacrificial skull, dust of appearance, rod of necromancy. The Altar of Darkness was actually unsummoned to get a little bit more gold, and we should be seeing some blight now being placed down. Acolyte should be trying to haunt a gold mine and get up a ziggurat here in just a moment. A little bit of more regeneration for the undead army as they fight on blight. Ogre Magi gonna get taken down to their Death Knight. Gonna stay at level 2, I believe, or get to level 2. It must have taken down a Wisp or something else earlier. I believe that's only a 533 creep camp, meaning some extra experience was given somewhere, some way, shape, or form. Death Knight gonna go ahead and aggro these creeps and then pull them back. Ziggurat will be getting here in just a moment as we start to fight the remaining Murlocs. Hello, hope you're having a good day. I am having so far a good day, but then again, I only woke up an hour and 14 minutes ago, so it'd be pretty sad to already have a bad day at this time. Warden picking up an amulet or a pendant of energy already, so she will be having extra mana early on in these fights and picking up some very good items at this point. We are looking at level 1 Shadow Strike, picking up a manual, I believe that's a manual of health. Yes, manual of health right there, gonna make it a little bit more difficult to finish off. But, well, we already see the Haunted Gold Mine nearly done for the undead army. Speaking of, well, peculiar strategies, though, Ancient Protector also being built right here, and this has become a much more common occurrence that I've seen in night or in undead games, especially during the nighttime where your vision is not that far. When do you usually stream? This is my usual time, Monday through Friday, Pacific time, 6:30 in the morning to 7:30. I just go, I cast from replays, so my schedule is fairly flexible, but then again, I do have work and children and all of that. But thank you for asking, and definitely hit the follow button. If you guys are looking for more games though, definitely check my channel out on YouTube. I literally have thousands and thousands of videos. All right. Warden gonna go ahead and try to finish off some of these acolytes here. Death Knight showing up to the party. Big fan of knives to finish off more units, as Force Troll Berserker taking a lot of damage from those ghouls. Not going to be able to escape. There it goes, but I believe it was actually taken out by that Nerubian tower there, and giving the killing blow. Actually, probably not. Nerubian tower doesn't do that much damage, especially to medium armor, so experience had to have been given to the Death Knight, I gotta believe. Death Knight continuing to battle up against the Warden. Warden, the Dust of Appearance, tries to reveal some extra units. Warden is going to be able to escape. Double Phantom Knives, no blink, and this is a bit of a problem, being forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal, as we are now seeing triple Ancient Protectors inside the undead base. All right, TGW well needs to get more acolytes down over here and get that economic advantage, as he is suffering a large amount of damage here. As you can see, more Ancient Protectors are in position, just causing problems and, well, trying to beat down on all of these units once more. Force Troll Shadow Priest, however, going to be able to finish off one. This is double fortified armor. A lot of damage being absorbed. Huntress is now going to make their way back over. As you can see, the Force Troll Shadow Priest, going to get taken down. There it goes. All right, Deathquell tries to save. We are looking at Glaive Throwers now added in. Fan of Knives, and one Ancient Protector is going to be up and running, as the Glaive Throwers are now added in as well. And all it needed was one Ancient Protector to, well, maintain this home field advantage, as more Ancient Protectors are coming in online. All right, one Glaive Thrower adding in a little bit of distance and damage for the against these crypts here. Ancient Protector now going to make its way back over. There you go, adding in a little bit of damage. Warden still has plenty of mana, and that is because of that pendant, as the Deathquell finds its target, and now damage is adding in. All right, there is some damage coming across those Crypt Fiends, trying to put pressure onto that Ancient Protector right there. Ancient Protector is going to be forced to get canceled. Glaive Thrower is still throwing in a little bit more damage as well, as a second Glaive Thrower comes to the party. All right, easy damage coming in for those Glaive Throwers. The Crypt Fiends a little bit too far, and if one of these production buildings are gone, well, that also is going to set back another Crypt Fiend right there, and that's what we're looking at now. Thank you for the follow. Continuing to fight their way through. In one Ancient Protector, the other two Ancient Protectors about to come online, as a fourth one adding in, and the Blight is slowly retreating back as well. Let's take a look down to the south here. We do see 4 acolytes on that gold mine. 5 acolytes on the gold mine off to the north. Can TGW hold off this attack long enough to let that economic advantage really take hold? All right, Ancient Protector down to 133. More Blight being reestablished. That was Essence of Blight being used right there, as the Ancient Protector is still being brought back over. More Glaive Throwers, 3 down to the south here. Warden is in trouble, down to 84 hit points. Is it going to be able to get away? Down to 23. Is it going to be able to get away? No, it's not. Death Knight gets up to level 4, and that may have been exactly what TGW needed. Wisp, however, currently making their way over. Mass repairs underway to try and protect those Glaive Throwers, but they only have 300 hit points, as another Glaive Thrower falls. TGW doing a great job holding all of this back. There it goes. 1 Glaive Thrower, 2 Glaive Throwers currently online, and that is it. However, all of the crypts are gone. A new crypt trying to be re-added, as acolytes trying to pull back again. You get a refund for units in production? You do. All right, Night Elf, when they push hard and early, because, well, they are slow-moving giant bullseyes, and when your opponent has Crypt Fiends like that, they're able to really burst them down. You need a frontline army. You're going to see an army of Crypt Fiends just make their way over, and then all of a sudden those units have to already back up immediately, as the Ancient Protector going to go ahead and root. All right, there's a detonation once more. Ogre Mauler's joining in on the fight. Ogre Mauler adding in some extra bit of damage, and those Glaive Throwers, well, as you can see, they do not move very quickly at all. A third Glaive Thrower showing up to the party. Units are going to be trying to back away, and it looks like this Glaive Thrower will get taken down. And is the Death Knight just going to feed off of these Glaive Throwers and perhaps get to level 5? All right, Death Knight continuing to back away here once more. Meanwhile, the Ancient Protectors, this is the march on Isengard, as the Ancients just making their way over, getting in more and more damage. And remember, we're at Necropolis. We're at tier 1 for the Undead Army. And somehow these giant boulders being thrown against the buildings, I would think, well, before, at one point, it was actually siege damage, but now it changed to piercing for, well, it was changed to piercing damage for balance purposes as opposed to actual lore. No, you lose 100%. You lose gold on buildings that get canceled, not units. You lose gold on build. Okay, so sorry, I thought you were talking about if a unit is being trained in a building. If the building is destroyed, you get all of the gold back. If it is a building under construction and it gets destroyed, you do not get the gold. The building is destroyed. Love how those silly flying rocks defy physics. Yeah, look at that. Lobbed a long way. All right, Acolytes now making their way over. Acolytes even joining in on the attack, going after these Ancient Protectors. It looks like the Necropolis could end up getting taken down. Units are now trying to pull back. Ancient Protectors are ending up going to get lost here. But at the same time, the Warden going to show up to the party. A big fan of knives, most likely already coming across. There you go, some damage as well as there's a detonation. Level 4 now on the Warden. A second fan of knives could be coming in here momentarily. Where is it? And it is surrounded. Why dive that far and only to be surrounded by a whole bunch of trees? Warden is in serious trouble. It is trying to hold position, trying to wait for nightfall. And is it going to be able to do that? There is nightfall now, as it is going to be able to shadow meld. All right, no dust of appearance available. Double Ancient Protectors once more. There are a couple of glaive throwers. There is some repairs getting underway, but the Necropolis is going to end up getting taken down. Oh my goodness. Got to remember that those rocks are not siege damage, and it looks absolutely so close. Units now still trying to pull back once again. Glaive throwers are still engaging, and now as those Crypt Fiends are actually getting, well, focused down a bit, that could be a bit of a trouble. All right, one Crypt Fiend about to fall. Acolytes are joining back in on the fight. Two Crypt Fiends actually fall in that battle there as the Warden stays at level 4. Death Knight is at level 5. Gonna find another Glaive Thrower. Gonna be able to perhaps shoot it down once more. Death Knight shows up to the party. And we're going to see, well, Rod of Necromancy being used to perhaps take down some of these units. Death Coil shows up for that Crypt Fiend, pretty much getting that Crypt Fiend back up to full hit points. All right, Acolytes attacking against all of these Glaive Throwers once more. We are still at tier 1 on both sides, 12 minutes into this game, as a new base being completely rebuilt by TGW off to the south. Death Knight going to perhaps finish off the remainder here. This Necropolis is still holding on strong. And, well, we are still mining up on 2 bases. Death Knight sitting at level 5. Tomb of Relics being rebuilt here. 33 supply compared to 38. Why are the ghouls not actually finishing off this last Ancient Protector? I do not know. Fan of Knives finishing off that ghoul there. All right, Graveyard up. Perhaps we will be looking at a couple of ghouls trying to get a little bit more lumber level. We see Rod of Necromancy and Death Coil, all of that ready to go here in just a moment. An army of Glaive Throwers, mass repairs, Ancient of War, and, well, Sonik not able to stop this expansion down to the south. Sonik, what is his strategy now? This is not looking that strong. The Warden needed to be higher level, gonna get a little bit more mana, and now back up to 210. As TGW is finding his footing and may be able to hit his strides here in just a moment. All right. Warden now going to try and do a little bit of clearing once again. Glaive Throwers, in comes some damage. Death Coil trying to steal or get some experience as well. There goes a Shadow Strike onto the Ogre Warrior, or onto the Death Knight. And we're going to see the Ogre Warrior just get perhaps taken down, or actually just joining in on the fight from the back. So many ghouls getting taken down right there. Ogre Warrior denying a bit of experience, as well as the Warden needs to get to level 5. Once the Warden gets to level 5, level 3, oh my goodness, a major mistake there, using a Clarity Potion only to have it being instantaneously removed by a creep. Manual of Health being left behind here. We're going to see perhaps dropping that pendant. Going to go ahead and pick everything back up to 180 mana. Would have been much higher if he just waited a split second longer to use that Clarity Potion and, well, get that experience and and, well, push into the next portion of the battle. All right, 48 supply compared to 47. Tech to tier 2. Nope, no tech to tier 2 that I see. This is both Necropolis. Crypt Fiends are added in everywhere. And, well, there is 1-0 upgrades against, well, 0 or no upgrades at all for the Night Elf. Death Knight, TGW, now bringing in double scrolls of healing to a fight versus a level 5 Warden with Fan of Knives. Looks like a good investment to me, and that glaive thrower most likely going to get taken down right there. There goes one Fan of Knives already. Scroll of healing already being used, as we're going to be seeing another round of Crypt Fiend attacks to try and finish off that glaive thrower. Glaive thrower now taken down as well. Crypt Fiend after Crypt Fiend is being lost once more, but the glaive throwers are getting taken down too. Glaive thrower taking so much damage. Wisp are getting in a lot of repairs. There goes another one as the Death Knight sits at level 5 trying to back away. 42 supply compared to 43. Can you accidentally kill an item with a splash damage from Siege? No. Avatar of Vengeance can save the day. Yes, definitely the case. As we see another Fan of Knives comes across. Crypt Fiend, that is going to go ahead and die too. And there goes another one. All right. Warden sitting at level 5 may just be able to win this battle if it gets to level 6. One of those unfortunate circumstances. Level 6 Death Knight versus a level 6 Warden. I think we all know who wins out in that battle, as a potion of invulnerability used in time to prevent that Shadow Strike from hitting that Death Knight. All right, needs a Lich. Well, needs to get to tier 2 first. Needs a whole bunch of things. TGW needs a lot going on for him, as the Death Knight now going back the other way. Unholy Aura going to allow for some, faster movement by the undead army, perhaps being able to pick off a couple of glaive throwers and archers. Wisp showing up to the party here. Are we going to see a detonation? There you are, going up against those units again. Warden now coming back the other way. There's a Fan of Knives looking to finish off a couple of those ghouls, and those ghouls getting a scroll of healing as well. Clarity Potion, is it going to be used? Potion of Mana also perhaps needs to be used up as well, trying to sell some of those items. Thank you for the follow, as the Warden, well, uses that Clarity Potion now. Should have been using it much earlier. If you're gonna use it, might as well do that. Warden also having a Potion of Greater Mana. That might be the final nail in the coffin if you finish off enough of those units. Here we are going to see a Fan of Knives. There you go, but it doesn't look like it really finished off or did that much damage across the board. There goes a Fan of Knives, and oh wait, no, there goes a Potion of Greater Mana coupled with using that pendant very well. There goes one unit there, and now here comes the Avatar of Vengeance, ready to go. However, Rod of Necromancy was used to eat up some of those skeletons, and an Avatar of Vengeance fighting an undead with no easy targets for to raise those spirits of vengeance. That could be a big problem. There you go, finally getting up some right there. We're going to see an engagement. Death Coil onto that Warden. Warden could have some bad problems indeed. There goes another Fan of Knives, as the Avatar of Vengeance is trying to finish off some of those units here. Death Knight trying to chase after the the Warden. Warden down to 110 hit points, looking like it will be able to get away. Shadow Strike finding its targets here. Meanwhile, Spirit of Vengeances are going to be cropping up all around the field. As those Crypt Fiends die. As those Crypt Fiends die, that is going to become a problem. Ghouls are going to also fall as well. Why are we not getting more Spirit of Vengeances? That is the question. And, well, if you need some corpses, go to the graveyard, and that's exactly what we have here. A lot of corpses found here at the graveyard for this Avatar to, well, bring up this army of Spirit of Vengeances now. Spirit of Vengeance is now looking to back away, and we're looking at all of the Spirit of Vengeances continuing to poke more damage once again. Warden comes back to the fight, ready to go, having the Clarity Potion and have healing back up. Shadow Strike most likely going to find that Death Knight. There you go, and that should be the end of the game. TGW with a great hold, but Sonik getting to level 6 on the Avatar, on the Avatar of Vengeance. And, well, yeah, getting to the level 6, getting the Avatar of Vengeance, completely tipping things in his favor. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.